Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you can hear me correctly. And as I was saying today, we're going to start a new series of PMP preparation mentorship every Saturday. We've been doing this in French language, and now we would like to expand it also for our English speaker. So whether you are preparing for your PMP or you are planning to take or you are planning to undertake PMP certification, attending this kind of session will not only help you to understand what the PMP exam is all about, and then will give you the tools and the knowledge for you to succeed on your first attempt. So today is going to be a very special session, kind of unusual. Reason being, this is the first time we are doing this in English. I will just focus on this session to explain the process and what we would like to do. Usually, as we've been doing on the French side, we have, let's say, two, I would say, two phases on this mentorship program. The first phase would be about explaining what the PMP is about, and if you are preparing for PMP, what you should focus, how your studies should be focused on, or on what your studies should be focused on, and how you should go about the PMP exam questions and so on. And then in the second part, mainly we focus on talking about or doing some questions together so that you can try exercise. We will go through some questions together, explain them why the correct answer, and give you the right mindset on how to go about the PMP question. So if you are following us for the first time, you should know that WOLOYEM Academy offers a lot of trainings, not only PMP. And of course, I'm going to give you a disclaimer because in this kind of videos or in this kind of exercise, we are using material that belongs to PMI as well and other training providers. We do have our 2025 calendar, which is ready. So we are running PMP bootcamps on two ways. One way is evening course or evening classes, and then the second one is day classes. Of course, you choose which one is convenient. And it's been known that I've been helping people to knock the PMP exam on first attempt. So if you are interested in passing your PMP on first attempt, feel free to contact me. These are my numbers. WhatsApp number. We are present in Prague and also in Côte d'Ivoire, in Abidjan. Whether you want to study in French or in English, the right place, you will be at the right place to study for your PMP. Okay. Now, if you are preparing PMP, we are also offering possibilities to study on your own with our e-learning park. We are offering CAPM, PMP. These are comprehensive courses that help you to go through the full program and being ready for the real exam. Of course, you can do this either on bootcamp, meaning studying with other people, or study completely on your own. If you have already followed a course and you are a few days away from going for real exam, I'm giving you 60 hard questions or 60 most realistic questions, which you can test for free on our website and test your knowledge. Whether you are, after the 60 questions, I will give you free hour of mentorship to tell you if you are ready or not and what you should focus on. So do not hesitate. And or if you are interested in doing Prince 2 or ITIL certification, we are offering both. As well, before we go into the mentorship part, we are offering also 12-week plan how to pass your PMP in 12 weeks. I know there are a lot of information on the internet saying you can pass the PMP in 1 week, in 2 weeks. But guys, let me tell you, my approach is completely different. I would like you to understand the topic before going for the exam. Exam should be the confirmation of you understanding the overall topic. trying to rush this out to get certified as soon as possible, yeah, why not? But the question is, what is the purpose for you, or what is your purpose in undertaking this certification? That's why we provide a comprehensive plan of 12 weeks, which you can study 1 to 2 hours a day, which does not take much of your time. The only thing that is required is a bit of self-discipline, and you should be able to knock out your PMP session on the first attempt. And of course, if you are preparing for the PMP, we have explained. For all those preparing for the PMP, you should know that there is a philosophy behind this exam, right? Some of you are very, very experienced project managers out there doing amazing things. However, if you are to pass the PMP exam, you should know that PMI is focused on primarily few things. First of all, your mindset as a project manager. How do you think? How do you go about the project? They have given you instruction on how to do that. Your understanding of technical capabilities and also the theories and process. These are, for me, if you claim that you are a good project manager, or at least you are a project manager, it means you should be this person capable of creating high performing team. It means you take a group of people working on an initiative, and you are capable of making them to work as a team. So the questions will be around this. Secondly, you should know how to start with the project. It means before a project starts, we need to know if this project is viable or not by going through the business case process, which can be lengthy or short, depending on the situation. How to do the project work as the project started, what you have to do to make sure the team is performing, and secondly, how to keep your team on track. And while doing this, you need to keep in mind that this project is from an organization, and keep this organization in mind by following the compliance and any other thing. So to summarize this, PMI, of course, put this in 3 categories. So if you are going for the PMP exam, you should know you should be questioned on your ability to manage people on the project and people affected by the project. It means the stakeholders and the team, right? Secondly, your understanding of project management processes, and last but not least, your understanding of business environment. Overall, your business acumen, right? Same thing, you should demonstrate that you can create high-performing team till doing the work. And on the real exam, your capabilities of managing people is about 42% of the questions on 180 questions, 50% on people, processes, and 8% of the questions are business environment driven questions. And of course, you see, PMI has already crafted the way you should be preparing. There is one document called Project PMP Examination Content, and this is the most important document you have to know deeply, I think, before you go for the exam. And we have redesigned this document in a task style. So there are 14 tasks on people management. As a project manager, how you should understand this is, as a project manager, we are focused on managing people. So managing people means we managing conflict until defining the ground rules and so on. So you have also 17 tasks related to project management processes, which you need to understand, and the steps for each of them, and 4 tasks on business environment. And of course, when you go to the exam, every single question is linked to one of these tasks. So let's make a quick map. If the exam is 180 questions and these are 35 tasks, if we divide this by 35, I'm not saying this is the correct way of saying this, because some tasks will have more questions and some less. So it means you have, on average, 5 questions are directed to one task. So you see that if you do not understand them deeply, you will miss opportunity to be able to answer correctly most of the questions, right? This should be your focus. And of course, this pushes you to think certain way as a project manager. If you have a predictive project, how do you think? Your mindset on on managing predictive projects, right? We have created a full comprehensive document that help people how to go about these questions. And if your project is agile, which type of mindset you should possess in order to go through the questions. So if you are interested in this document, feel free to reach out to me, and then we will see how to support. And there is also the last tiny portion of PMI, which is like PMI code of ethics. We as a project managers, we have clean morale. We should not be involved in the dodgy activities or in the corruption or in any way manner, doing things that are not morally correct. So you should also read this tiny document to be able to be ready for ethic questions, right? So I will pass by. Now, of course, to pass the PMP, my recommendation is that you need to understand the 49 processes, not 45, 49 processes. You need to understand agile mechanism, understand change management, risk management, agile vocabulary, agile event and the goals, agile mindset, and predictive mindset. Overall, if you are preparing for the PMP exam, these are things you should be focusing on. Next Saturday, we will start the full session where we are doing some questions together. Today was really, let's say, the first session for me, informing you about these upcoming possibilities or opportunity to train and come and ask questions, participate in this session so that we can help you be well prepared, and then of course knock the PMP on the first attempt. Now, I have some of my guys, the PMP aspirant, who usually on Saturdays we have this session where each of them are asking things they do not understand. Now we will be focusing on this kind of session. Today I see it's only Peter online. What's up, man? Hello, Mr. D. You're on mute probably if you are speaking. Hello. Okay, so I'm going to stop this live, and then from next week we start full scale of Q&A. Thank you.